What is up, everybody? My name is Max Craig and welcome to the video.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there.
I thought it'd be fun today to give you guys an example of one of my workouts as I'm preparing for Division III football at the University of Mount Union. Now keep in mind, this is a workout that I put together myself. This is not from the University of Mount Union football team, but this is what I'm doing to get ready for football. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So two things I highly recommend when you're trying to get into lifting consistently is definitely a good pair of shoes and then a good notebook. It's good for just keeping track of your workouts and also, keeping track of PRs over time. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and hop into is a barbell flat bench. I'm gonna be using 225 for 5 sets, and I'm just gonna get as many reps as I can on each set. I feel this is good for college football because 225 just seems to be the magic number. So I'm trying to get better at handling that weight for as many reps as possible. So as with any exercise, just make sure you're warming up your body plenty enough. And over time, as you lift, you'll just get used to your body. You'll know when you're warm, when you're not. So just make sure you're getting enough sets of warm up so you don't pull anything or tear anything.
Feel the impact, yeah, break it open, leaving nothing intact. Hey yo, you been hacked. You're safe, hard in, but I found it, homie, been cracked. But ain't nothing inside. Hey yo, we been back. Your band stacking, see you flexing with the thin stack. Hey, you been whacked. I kill them all, feel the motherfucking impact.
So a big tip when you're benching alone, always keep the clips off. So that way, if you ever need to spot yourself, you can always just push up on one side, dump the weight on the one side, and then go ahead, get the bar off you. Obviously you don't want that to happen, but you'd rather be safe than sorry. So the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and move on to after the barbell bench is I'm gonna go ahead and hit 4 sets on a dumbbell bench at around 10 to 12 reps each set. And I'm gonna use pretty high weight, obviously not as much weight as you can, but just try and get at least 10 reps for each set. And I'm gonna probably use the same weight throughout all 4 sets. So dumbbell bench is the next exercise.
It's a war zone, homies.
So after hitting the dumbbell bench, the next thing I'm gonna move on to is a dumbbell shrug for 4 sets of 15. For this, again, I like to use the same weight pretty much the entire time and try to get 15 reps at least. So I try to keep my workouts as full body as possible. So the next thing that we're gonna move on to is a goblet squat. And for this, I'm gonna use probably a 90-pound dumbbell for 4 sets of 10. So after the goblet squat, the next thing I'm gonna be moving on to is a dumbbell lateral raise on the bench. For this, I'm gonna be using 25s for about 4 sets of 10 to 12. And this is really just to get a good stretch in your shoulders and in your upper back. It'll just kind of loosen up those areas and really give you a good stretch. So the second to last thing that I'm gonna hit are my calves. I'm gonna go ahead and do an elevated bodyweight calf raise. And on the calf raise, I'm gonna go ahead and hit 4 sets of 30.
But I'll be holding on forever. You won't bring me down.
So after every single workout, I like to finish up with 50 bodyweight push-ups. It's not only gonna give you a good burn in your chest, back, and arms, but it also just gets you used to using your own body weight, which always comes in handy in any sport.
You came out searching for a reason. Came out looking to throw me around. But I'll be holding on forever.
So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, it's just an example of a workout that I'm doing to get ready for the upcoming football season. If you are new here, I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing, like the video, and comment whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.